Happy Monday. Hope your day is going well. Halfway over now. Kids are probably getting ready to come back from school. If they were in school today, mine were home today.
Yeah. Mine were there. And I didn't hate a Monday kind of dropping everyone off and say bye-bye.
Yeah, I was like, today's Columbus Day.
Yeah.
And Canadian Thanksgiving.
Get out.
Yeah, someone just told me that.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fun fact. You think you don't
You're not learning that on the other shows. I'm just saying.
That's right.
Is this
Just here.
included with turkey?
I think so. I was talking to a Canadian person, and they were eating turkey on Canadian Thanksgiving.
Interesting.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it. One day
how about that?
food coma start.
All right, well, we're going to have a fun start to Monday. It's 50 years later, the cult classic, The Rocky Horror Show. It's still as popular as ever. And now you can see the stage show performed here this month with our very own Boaz Franco
What?
here.
Oh,
Yes.
No one told me. No, just kidding. I've been rehearsing. Look at this binder full of songs, full of choreography, full of highlighted
gosh.
parts that I have to learn by next week.
It's a lot.
You are Hollywood.
Yeah,
are.
I'm playing the role of the narrator, which thankfully the narrator has a book with them, so you don't have to memorize everything. But you're sort of setting the scene. Have you all seen the movie or the show? Yeah.
Love
So
it.
you're
Yes.
sort of explaining what happens as Brad and Janet come to this mysterious house and crazy things ensue.
Oh my God. If you have never seen this show, it is unbelievable. There's no wonder it's such a cult classic. It's so fun.
It's
Wow.
fun. I'm on stage for 4 nights only, so
Come and see them.
that's all Pittsburgh can handle, I've been told.
That's true. That's true. It
All right,
was.
while we're on the subject of music, T-Pain was just in Pittsburgh. Kelly was
Best
there.
night of my life.
Wow.
Best night of her life, as she
Ever.
says. T-Pain came in number 218th, but it's not for his song, I'm Sprung, but it's his song with Flo Rida, Low, that brings about the iconic, as you know, boots with the fur. And now you can own them. Thanks to a collab with Crocs. So I want to share you some of these these pictures with you. Apparently, this month is
Wow.
called Croctober. He's looking at them like they're his baby. To celebrate, they announced a lot of fun stuff, including Crocs with the fur. As they wrote in their press release, standing at 35.4 inches, this limited edition statement piece is wrapped in a plush vegan leopard print fur adorned with 17 gibbets charms, which, as you know, are the little things that you can poke in the Crocs holes.
Decorate.
Decorate whatever you want, your
We
style.
know what gibbets are.
I know, but some people at home might not. So if you didn't know, that's what they are. But they have other embellishments and all of that. They drop on October 23rd, and I am so curious how these are going to sell.
Oh, they're probably already pre-ordered
Probably
to
already.
sell out.
Yeah.
I've made my my opinions clear on Crocs.
You don't like
No.
them?
Not a fan?
Unless you are a toddler or a healthcare professional, Crocs, there's no reason for them. Or unless you need something to slide on your feet to leave the house. However, I like this, and I will fully endorse it. Well, I
Okay.
spent my money, no, but I'd put them on if you had them.
I actually thought about buying a pair of Crocs this weekend. I like them for some reason. They're just randomly odd-looking shoe. They look really comfortable, and it's a good weekend shoe. Those, I like them. They would be a nice grunge look. You have to imagine maybe like short pleated skirt with them. Like I'm just imagining the whole outfit.
Yes.
I would do it.
Are you also imagining the outfit with this, Boaz?
I'm having a hard time imagining the outfit. Honestly, I've never owned Crocs. I don't know if Brooke would frown upon them. Because
She
there's
would.
certain shoes that she definitely frowns upon that I own, and then those sort
see.
of tend to disappear.
I do think because of social media, there's been a huge push and a lot of marketing between TikTok and Crocs.
Yeah.
So I actually bought my first pair of Crocs, I think, ever for myself over the summer, but they were sandals. They were like platform sandals,
They're not the
the
iconic.
traditional
Okay.
Crocs that you're used to, but you can still decorate them.
And there's something about also the Crocs with the fur inside. Sorry.
It's speaking to us millennials,
It is.
for sure.
It is.
All right, so I know we love talking about healthy relationships, and the Wall Street Journal, they had a very interesting article about how to make marriage last. They asked relationship experts, and all of these experts, they have been married for a very long time, and they gave some interesting tips, so I wanted to share them with you all. So one of the first tips was don't try and win arguments. You can be right, but you can also be very alone. So search for mutual understanding. Try fixing the problem, not the person. Have a best friend who is not your spouse, so that takes the pressure off of your spouse having to be everything. Learn how to make yourself happy, so your hobbies, your career, all of your extracurricular activities, those are what make you, so focus on those for happiness. Talk about sex. Ooh.
Oh.
Express what you want. Express what you don't want, and listen to the other person as well. Love them as they are, not who you hope that they become, because beauty and success and all of that fades. And if none of that works, just seek therapy in the end.
Yeah.
I think those are some very good tips.
Well, you know, that's such a good idea. I think I might get a gibbet to represent each one and put them on my Crocs.
So you
And that
never
way
forget.
I'll remember that.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
I do. How long have we been married now? We got married in 2011. So we're coming up on 15 years, right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
next year in June, we'll be married 15 years. And I feel like if I have learned anything from being married for almost that long, it is that there are certain things that I cannot change. Like, I have a huge issue with loud chewing and noises that don't need to be happening. And so if Frankie is flossing in the bathroom, I just leave.
You just
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't deal with this, and I don't want to be mad at you because you're flossing your teeth. Dental care is very important.
Yeah. Sure.
I can't handle this. It's not you, it's me.
It's a you
Yeah,
problem,
right.
so you need
Take
to
yourself
go.
out of the
instead-
situation.
So I think that sometimes we just have to remove ourselves and say, yes, there's nothing I can change about this. This is very good for him to be doing. I need to leave.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
That's good.
I think
Yeah.
there's this certain aspect that you brought up that I feel like I could just sing from the rooftops is have a best friend that isn't your spouse. And I know that there might be people watching this right now saying, well, my husband's my best friend and my wife is my best, and that is great. But
Yeah.
we need you to get someone outside the marriage.
Right.
Not only because exactly what you said, there is a lot of pressure to be someone's best friend. To show up for them as their best friend and their spouse is almost too much to ask for one person.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like we get to go home and talk to our spouse about all our colleagues at work. You just need the flip side of that.
Right.
Totally.
You know, it doesn't mean you have to complain about them, but it's just good to sort of talk through things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Find
an
out if it's-
outside source.
That's right.
Find out if it's you or them.
That's right.
Sometimes you need to make that
Right.
difference.
And don't try to win arguments. I think that's a really
Yeah.
good
sure.
Good advice.
Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, we're going head to head with the latest AI tech. Can it keep up or will it glitch under pressure?
Uh-oh.
We're having a pizza party. Alta Via Pizzeria is unveiling their limited edition collab that'll have you saying Mamma Mia.
And we are really liking food here. Jen Clark is in the kitchen making some sweet bites. No baking required. Talk Pittsburgh. We'll be right back.
You know that classic conundrum, pizza or pasta? You'll never have to choose again, or at least for the next week.
That's how long you have to try these pasta-inspired pizzas at Alta Via Pizzeria and Bakery Square. Sarah Weber of Sweb Marketing and Chef Bill Fuller of Big Burrito Group are here with the goods, and these look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cannot wait.
It's wonderful. And I just joked with you. I said, if I knew collabs were a thing, Bill, we would have collabed a long time ago. I'm a little jealous, Sarah.
The lesson to shoot your shot.
I mean, truly.
So how did this come about?
So I was there for lunch, a working lunch. Pizza was great, per usual. And I was like, what if I just say, hey, DM, let me know if you ever want a pizza collab. And they were like, yeah, sure, let me know what you're thinking.
Who knew there was a pizza collab?
And I was
Who
like,
knew?
Well, right.
Yeah, let's start a movement. So I said, do you want my safe answer or my crazy answer? And they're like, we're open. And I go, what about an entire line of pizzas about pasta? Because why not infuse my two favorite carbs into one?
Seriously, more carbs, the
I
better.
mean, that is doing the Lord's work, Sarah. Thank you for speaking for a generation. Now, Bill, how did you make these come together? Because the flavors make total sense to become sisters and brothers.
So serendipitously, I was deep in thought about cacio pepe and carbonara pizza, and then this idea came along, and I'm like, oh yeah. And so we ended up with the 5 Roman pastas. They're very simple, fundamental pastas that are the root of everything: cacio pepe, carbonara, olio aglio, amatriciana, and alla-gricia. And we've been Chef Leon and I've been working on it and playing with it, and it's just like tasty, simple, rich, delicious flavors.
Playing with it for weeks.
Unbelievable.
To figure it out. Well, that's how it works. That's how it works. So
You were in the lab.
we just tried this one and this one in the middle here. And so tell us.
And that's
Alla-gricia.
Thank you.
Alla-gricia.
Tell them what's on it.
Yeah, please tell us.
This one I call the baby of cacio e pepe and carbonara because it has like a cacio e pepe base, but then you have the guanciale, and then you have the chives.
You're getting that.
Unbelievable.
Pure
the
heaven.
pepper, which is really great.
Yes.
And I really love how I feel like a lot of the times whenever you fuse these two different foods together, it becomes too much. It's almost like, oh, pick a lane. This is the exact opposite. It's very light. I didn't anticipate that.
All right, I want to try this next one. So tell us what this is.
That's the cacio pepe. So pecorino romano, parmigiano reggiano, cracked black pepper, and
The
some
sauce
cheese.
that will change your life.
I was gonna say,
this
what
little
is that
cacio pepe
sauce?
sauce.
Literally custom for this.
Yeah, it's black pepper.
Guys.
Some.
It's not so good.
Yeah.
Family and friends, bury me with this
Like
pizza.
must.
Oh
It's a must.
my gosh.
I know.
Is
It's
there
crazy.
cheese in the sauce?
Yes.
Yes. And then
Hold
this.
up.
It's like a pecorino romano cream with black pepper in it, and then parmigiano reggiano and pecorino
On top. And then you,
and some olive oil. Yeah.
and then you put cheese on top.
So they called it Roman holiday, and I
Yeah.
just got back from my first trip to Rome. And when I tell you the sauce on that pizza tastes like the cacio pepe I had in Italy, like I didn't know that could happen.
You brought it to the Berg, baby.
I brought it back.
You
I
did.
brought it back.
And that sauce kind of was an outgrowth of the Altavia cacio pepe pasta already.
So you already had it right
So
there.
we kind of had an idea, and then just kind of you had to rework it a little, get it on pizza.
I don't want to be greedy, but can we
Yeah.
try the last one too?
So the amatriciana, tomatoes. I'm not going to reach all the way
I will
across.
ban a white.
Lovely.
Oh,
Just
beautiful.
a
You're
slight-
doing
that
a
was
great job,
close.
sweetie.
I've
You're
never-
doing amazing.
I've never heard of this pasta
Amatriciana?
dish. Yes.
Tomatoes, guanciale, pecorino romano. Real simple.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like a proud mom to the pizzas. Like I'm watching you guys.
You
and
should
it's
be.
like it's like when someone watch someone watch your favorite movie for the first time.
Exactly.
And at all the good parts, you're looking over. Do they like it?
She likes it so much she's
I liked
dropping
it so much, I'm dropping it.
It reminds me a lot of almost like a grandma pie where you have all that like really rich sauce, but it's beautiful. It's so good.
And on working on this, we came across like a new tomato that is just so good. We're so excited about this tomato. So it's just like, it's been fun.
And it is so nice and sweet. It's not too acidic. Thank you for these. Thank you, Sarah, for the brainchild, and Bill for making it come
Oh,
together.
and you should open that little box.
Oh, there's a little box too because giant cookies
Stop it. Dessert.
Altavia Pizzeria giant chocolate chip cookies.
for dessert. After
dessert.
3 slices of pizza, we're gonna need it.
Yeah.
I
you guys.
love it.
Limited time only, so make sure you stop in and get these.
Absolutely. We're going to link you up to the Altavia Pizzeria website on our website. Don't sleep on them. They're only available until Sunday at Bakery Square.
I was waiting for you to stop talking so I could take another bite.
I'm sorry, me too.
Coming up on Talk Pittsburgh, we've been shivering with anticipation for Boaz to make his professional acting debut. Stay tuned for an exclusive look at how he's getting into character for the Rocky Horror Show. That's next.
Well, it's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right. That's the beginning of the Time Warp, the very catchy and campy musical number from the Rocky Horror Show.
And Pittsburgh CLO is opening their production of the cult classic this week, and for some reason they asked me to be in it.
I love that.
In the show, actually. So I headed over to the Greer Cabaret for an interview and sort of a rehearsal. Take a look. I'm here in the lounge of the Greer Cabaret Theater with Mark, the executive producer of the Pittsburgh CLO. We're getting ready for production of Rocky Horror Show. And one thing people don't know, they know the movie, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it was a stage musical before it was even a movie.
Yeah, the movie came out in '75. We're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the movie and the Broadway premiere, which both were flops, by the way.
Oh, really?
But the show started in a 63-seat theater in 1973 in London,
Wow.
above the Royal Court Theatre in King's Road, and became this phenomenon that has now become a world sensation. And even, the movie didn't do well when it first came out, but now it's actually one of the top-grossing movies of all time because of all those midnight showings, and it just keeps going. And
That's
it's
insane.
built a huge community, and so we're excited to bring the actual stage show back. A lot of people know the movie, but to do the Rocky Horror Show as opposed to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Right. And you had an experience as a kid when you saw the movie, and it really touched you.
Yeah, I saw it in high school. I was hanging out with a group of friends, and they invited me to go see the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I was like, wanted to go because I needed new friends and wanted friends, but I was also extremely scared because I didn't like horror movies.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what this was. Then we got there and the thing starts and I'm like, it's a musical?
Right,
I was like,
right.
wow. But then watching this community around it, and even when I've traveled, I went to London in college and we went and saw it because we were tired of being with older people at big adult theater. We found a community there
Yeah.
in London. It was really great.
That's amazing. Well, it's risque, it's campy, it's hilarious,
It's just
the
fun.
songs are catchy. But what gave you sort of the wild idea to put me in this show, to give me a part in this?
Honestly, if people want to go back and look and see a segment we did out at the construction center where you couldn't wait to put on a costume when we were on top of the train for the Music Man.
Yes,
I was like,
that's
this,
right.
this guy loves theater and theatricality.
Yeah.
And then we just thought we're working on this idea of what is it that gets people back downtown? And
Yeah.
so we came up with some ideas of different events, and I wanted you to come be part of the show for 4 performances.
Right. Well, I'm excited to be guest narrator. I'm a little nervous because there's a lot to memorize. There's movements, there's entrances and exits, and I wondered, since we're right outside the theater here, maybe we can pop inside and you can show me a few things I have to do on stage.
We just started tech rehearsal and added lights and sound, so let's go see it.
Okay,
All right,
perfect.
I'll go.
Oh wow, this is my first time on stage.
Welcome to the Greer Cabaret Theater and our set for Rocky Horror.
Yeah, so many little creepy accents here.
Yeah, Noah, our set designer, has done an amazing job putting this set together for us. You know, it's a lab, right?
Yeah, and so I come out near the beginning of the show.
Yeah, so you come out from, actually we have you popping out a lot of different places.
I've got a lot to learn.
A lot of times when people see the show, the narrator like has an area.
Yeah.
And we've decided we want our narrator to be more fluid and be able to pop
make
into
it harder for me is what you're saying.
That is
sort of.
exactly what
Yeah,
How can we haze you as your first show
I'm
with us?
feeling that, yeah.
Right, so you're gonna come out from here, you'll come down, you actually get to talk to the audience, and those who know the show, the narrator sometimes gets the brunt of audience
And
beating
people
you up.
might be screaming at me.
They will scream back at you, they're gonna ask questions, and you're the one that actually has to deal with them in some ways, which is fun, right? All the other characters are in a show, and you're talking to them. So, so you'll come in here, you'll come in there, you pop up here. It's gonna be a great, fun event for everybody. It's a 90-minute, so it'll be over before you know it.
Gosh, I don't know if that's good or
Your
bad.
7 or 8 entrances you have, you're gonna time warp. I think you said you wanted to learn the Eddie's Teddy choreography.
Speaking of that, I hear there is some choreography I have to learn.
Yes, and Mara, our choreographer, will work with you, and we'll make sure you're ready, and then you get your put-in rehearsal and your lines, all those things. We're gonna take care of you, I promise.
Well,
and audiences can't wait to see you. Because when's the last time you were on stage? We were talking about this.
A long time ago.
All right.
Decades.
So, decades. You're not that old to be decades. So, all right. So you ready to learn?
I think so. I'm going to track down Mara and we're going to learn some
all right,
dancing.
Let's go find Mara.
And they're gonna do this like little, you're just gonna little knee knockers like this. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. You're gonna do 1 to the right and 1 to the left. And you're gonna pop your knees in. And now we're at the pelvic thrust.
Okay.
So that goes front, front. You do 4 fronts, and then we're gonna circle our hips. Circle, 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 and then do 2 quicks. Vroom. And that's essentially the time warp. You've learned it.
Yeah, you made it sound
Ready for
simple, but I
opening.
don't think I remember any of that. I think I have a lot more work to do. So maybe let's start at the top, Mara.
Okay. It's just a jump to the left, right?
Yeah.
It's just a jump to the left. 2,
Oh gosh,
3,
I did
4.
right instead.
It's stage left.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just a jump to the left.
Do you think you can teach me a little bit of
I
that?
think you trust me to teach you after
It's
watching
just
a jump to the left, and then you bring your hands down,
down.
sort of a shimmer, and then a step to the right,
Right.
and then you do that 3 or 4 times, and then you keep your hand out, and then you have to do something like that, and then you go on your hips.
Yeah.
And this is where I really get lost. Something with your
Something
knees.
here, right? I think you just have to bend more. at the
Yeah,
knees. I think
Alante, our producer, was trying to coach me. He's, a skilled musical theater professional, and I don't know if he thinks I'm hopeless, but it seemed like he might.
No, you were doing a great
Well,
job.
thankfully, I'm not on. The show starts, I think, tomorrow, but I'm not on until next week.
Okay, so you have some time.
Yeah, if you want to see it
Practice.
with a more professional cast, you can go ahead and see it before I'm there. The Pittsburgh CLO's production of Rocky Horror Show opens tomorrow and runs through November 8th at the Greer Cabaret Theater. We've got more information on our website.
Just bend at the knees. That's all. Right, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. He's furry, fearless, and famous. Next, we're introducing you to Ray Ray the cat from Katanning, who's clawing his way into hearts across the nation.
Yeah.
How he's grabbing headlines now when Talk Pittsburgh returns. You think your family road trips are chaotic?
Ooh, try realizing halfway down the highway, you've got an extra passenger on board.
Yeah, and trust us, this one wasn't even buckled in.
He was not. He was actually holding on for dear life on the roof. We're talking about Ray Ray the cat. And I am so honored that Ray Ray the cat is a local baby right here from the Berg. He is actually from Katanning. This story absolutely killed me. It has taken national news. I'm seeing it on every single website. So the DiNardos, they're a family, like I said, from Katanning. They were on their way on a road trip to New Hampshire to run a marathon. Then after the marathon, they were going to go on to New York City to see Hamilton. They had this huge family trip planned. They stop 100 miles in after going a solid 70-75 for those 100 miles to when Margaret DiNardo's husband got out to pump gas and realized that their cat, Ray Ray, was on the roof.
Wait, I don't see Ray Ray. Where is
Like, I don't understand.
He's not in that picture.
I was like, am I missing him?
No, that's what he was grabbing onto. This is all the stuff that was on their roof.
Oh my gosh.
So they noticed Ray Ray, and instead of turning around, they're 100 miles in with their entire family. They were like, well, it looks like Ray Ray's coming. Right. So they stopped by a Petco, grabbed all of these different supplies.
You need a litter box.
A carrier, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they were staying in hotels, so they called ahead, made sure everything was cool, and they took Ray Ray on a big adventure. He came to New Hampshire for the marathon, and she shared a bunch of different pictures on her social media.
Did Ray Ray see Hamilton?
I mean, I don't know if he went to the theater.
It is amazing.
But I will say that he went on a beautiful walk in Central Park. They documented that on Instagram as well.
Ray Ray, he went on a walk?
He went on a walk. They bought him a leash and they walked him through Central Park. And my favorite part about all of this is that I know it sounds like a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Or maybe a book. And now it is. From all of the hype that Ray Ray got around this whole story, which I just love. It's so feel good and wholesome. They have released a children's book series. They just announced that it's in development and it's called Ray Ray's Cat-tastic Adventure Tales. So here's a little clip from one of the animated books that they're putting together.
Wow.
And this is my kind of life experience.
I just want to go back for just a second to something that Boaz said, because Boaz, you're the king of witty comebacks, and you actually missed a big one. When you did not say that Ray Ray wanted to be in the room where it happened. I don't know how you missed it,
Well,
but it was right there. Right there.
Served to you.
I was thinking it's a shame that Ray Ray couldn't see cats.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. See, I was waiting for
Yeah.
something.
Here all day.
But Ray Ray said, okay, you're going to go on vacation. You think you're going without me? Think again. I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a
Don't try
thrilling
it again.
time holding onto a rope for a couple hours.
This is my, like,
Poor baby.
it's the visual, and that's what I was telling you
Yeah.
guys, like, the visuals kill me, because I imagine my own family being on a road trip, you know, like trying to find the billboard, or playing the billboard license plate game, and then, Mom, there's a cat on that roof.
Yeah.
Holding on for dear life.
I wish we had the pictures to share, but every time David Highfield takes a trip, he will show a picture of how his cat Marvin will sit in the suitcase. You know, they'll open up the suitcases on the bed and get
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to pack. And Marvin will come over and like get in the suitcase or buy this anything that he's bringing
Take
with
me.
him. And maybe we're not listening.
Maybe we're
Maybe
not.
we're not listening because maybe Marvin does want to come. Maybe
Put
Ray
Marvin
Ray
on the
does
roof.
want to come.
Marvin's
Yeah.
going.
Marvin's going. And my dog is like this. Anytime I open the front door, like he darts out and goes to the car, like I'm coming too. And I have to tell him to get back in the house.
Get back in.
Put him on the
Our
roof.
pets know. All right. We'll still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. And are we saying goodbye to the 70s? Mary got your forecast by the hours for the week.
Oh, I've got some dog walking forecast in this one, and it's perfect fall weather. I'll let you know how long it'll last. That's coming up in your forecast by the hours in just a little bit. We'll be right back.
The Steelers were back at home yesterday. They took down the Browns 23-9. And if you were at the game, the rain mostly held off for the Steelers win, although a little drizzle towards the end was causing some issues. We were listening to this in the car, and I could hear Missy Matthews on the sideline talking about, yeah, there's a bit of a problem area from some of that rain, but they still pulled out the win.
They sure did. It was awesome. But what does this week have in store? Mary is here with a look at our forecast by the hours. And I have to say, we wanted sweater weather, and you gave it to us, baby.
Yes, it's here.
I love it. So we're going to go through a couple of your comments, specific areas for this week's activities, because I know that we were all booked and busy. So we're going to kick it off with our girl, Lauren. She's going to the Forbes Field Wall on Monday. Today, the fans gather to celebrate Bill Mazeroski's 1960 World Series home run. Everyone gets around the radio to listen to it. I love this.
It's in Shenley Park, too, but I mean, it's going to be a nice evening, especially if you're maybe want to head after work. So 4, 5, 6 o'clock, that's our peak high temperature. Upper 60s. That is seasonable. It's where we should be. We'll have intervals of clouds and sunshine. It's dry, so some areas did have some rain earlier this morning, but now it's quiet and things are clearing out.
That looks beautiful.
I know. It's really nice.
I want to give a shout out to Ed from Jeanette.
Yeah.
Who wrote in. We just want to applaud.
I
We
know.
love a good grandparent who is taking care and helping out and babysitting those kiddos. So babysitting on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wants to get the kids outside to play. Fingers crossed.
Take
for some
them
good
out.
weather. Okay.
Let them run free.
Blow the stink off them.
Let them run for hours. And there was another grandparent who actually wrote this too. I think they were in Elwood City. They were also babysitting their grandparents.
Love it.
I'm telling you, I got like 300 comments of what people are doing this week. I'm like, whoa, what's going on this week?
We're all busy.
What are we doing?
It's October. That's what it is.
I know.
This is what happens.
And we have great weather for it.
Ooh.
So it's going to be nice when the kids are playing outside. This will be tomorrow. I did from 10 o'clock because, you know, they're up early morning and, you know, especially if they're little, they don't have school. So you're talking 10, 11 o'clock, mid to upper 50s. We have more sunshine around at noon. That sun's going to feel fantastic and still in the upper 60s. So maybe a light jacket if they will let you put a jacket on them.
They won't.
Every time I hear light jacket, all I can think about is Miss Congeniality.
Same.
I know.
All you really need is a light
Oh, yeah,
jacket.
just light jacket. Sorry, I can't help
Love
myself.
it. All right, we're going to Cannonsburg Town Park out my way in Washington
Yes.
County. Christine has her daughter's softball game. Christine, I feel I will be also at the soccer fields. So what's going on?
Yeah, this is for the 10U, and it looks good. It looks like a nice night for softball. A sunny and 70 Tuesday for the high temperature, upper 60s at 6 o'clock, mid 60s around 7 o'clock. And what's funny, she said their team's name is called the Tater Tods because their coach's name is Todd.
Oh my gosh.
So they named it after the coach, but her name is Lily. And so
cute.
good luck, Lily.
Tater
Go out
Tots,
there.
we love you,
I
Tater
know, how
Tots.
cute is that?
A lot of families, I know you went on a Saturday to the school field trip.
I did.
To the farm, but a lot of kids are going to the school field trips, a lot of them going to farm. So Susan taking pre-K class to Goodman's Family Farm in Roughdale. I had not heard
Me
about this
neither.
farm.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't either. I'm guessing morning and
hit
then
it up.
afternoon because pre-K divided into two.
Yeah.
You do your half day. So perfect day at the pumpkin patch. The kids are going to love it. This is in Roughdale. But still, I mean, it's going to be comfortable, especially 10 o'clock, mid to upper 50s. We have more sunshine Wednesday than we're going to have today and also again for Tuesday. So still seasonable. It's going to be mid to upper 60s by 3 o'clock. So that's pretty comfortable, I guess, for, you know, the kids heading out the pumpkin patch, especially if they don't want to wear that jacket.
Oh.
But the sun's going to feel really nice. The sun does feel nice when it's 60s.
Oh, my
Not too
God.
hot.
Light jacket.
Not too hot,
It
not
always
too cold.
comes back.
It always does. I can't.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So lastly, Carla, we want to make sure that you are totally taken care of as well. She's taking her rescue dog for a walk at 5 on the Montour Trail in Coriopolis.
Yes.
How's that gonna go?
This is their little beagle dog.
So
They want to take them for a walk every night at 5 o'clock. How sweet. Temperatures will be into the low 60s, 5 o'clock, and then clearing out. So then it starts to get chilly once the sun's out, but 58 there, 7 o'clock.
I know this is going to fine tune as we get closer to the time, but
Yeah.
Saturday looks like some storms might be rolling
Night.
in the evening.
Oh,
I know.
we can do that.
Because we're wrapping up football season.
I
this
know,
week,
right?
For a lot of teams. So thank you so much, Mary.
Mary.
Coming up on Talk Pittsburgh, we are putting AI to the ultimate taste test. Can it plan a dinner party that actually works? We'll reveal the full menu and find out if it's a recipe for success next.
What happens when you hand over the reins of your dinner party to artificial intelligence?
From appetizers to dessert, we asked AI to plan an entire evening, menu, recipes, and all.
The results surprisingly delicious and maybe a little quirky. And Boaz, this was kind of your homework assignment over the weekend. You asked us a couple of key questions.
Yes, I asked, send me some likes and dislikes,
Yeah.
foods you like and dislike, and then I sort of fed that all into Google Gemini and said, we're planning a dinner party, here are things people like, people don't like, can you give me a menu and recipes?
I love this.
So here's what it did. First, it spit out this one, and it basically made an entree for each of us.
Okay,
Separately. I was
okay,
like,
love
well,
that.
so it said like, okay, our appetizer is easy sesame tofu bites with vegetable skewers and cheddar dip. And it has little notes on the sides, no blue cheese because Mikey doesn't like it. It sort of made this little chart. Then we have,
so great.
then we each get our own main course. There's pan-seared filet mignon with asparagus and peas. I think they thought Mikey would love that one. Lemon herb salmon with simple couscous.
I know that's not
Because you said you like couscous
Yeah,
and
yeah,
salmon.
big couscous
And then
girl.
a sheet pan tofu potatoes and Brussels sprouts.
Sounds like yours.
That
That's
sounds
you.
me. And then it was sort of confused about you, Heather, I guess. I don't know. And then
Aren't
it
we
said
all?
for dessert would have a 2-ingredient chocolate mousse, which I was intrigued by. Have you ever made a 2-ingredient chocolate mousse?
They know your dessert day.
Right.
They
It's
know
just-
your
They
dessert.
know.
They know.
It's heavy cream and chocolate. That's it.
So it's
I'd be curious to
interesting
make it.
because I know some of the things, like I told you steak,
Yeah.
and that I like Brussels sprouts, but also that I hate asparagus.
Yeah.
So Brussels sprouts are popping up in your dish, asparagus is popping up in your
Right.
dish.
Well, and then I wrote back, that's not how a dinner party works. You don't create an entree for each guest.
I
was
like these people.
Right, because I'll
that's-
be like, I want Kelly's.
Right. Well, I was just like, no, we're not sending home. So I said, okay, this is how it works. The dinner party is have one entree, have a lot of sides, go.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so then it came back to me and was like, okay, it sent me this other chart, was like, okay, you can still have the easy sesame bites, that's still fine.
Okay.
Our new main entree, a 1-pot creamy Parmesan orzo with herbs.
Perfect.
Oh,
And then
good.
their main protein addition. So you can have pan-seared filet mignon slices or grilled chicken slices. Kelly, it said, for Kelly, who likes Caesar salad, a common pairing for chicken. So she might like this.
Oh yeah, I do. I enjoy chicken AI.
Now our sides are roasted potatoes, a favorite for Heather and a simple staple everyone enjoys. It says roasted asparagus and peas. They got hung up on asparagus somehow. Do you like
Yes.
asparagus?
I love asparagus.
Great. Okay, asparagus and peas. That's for Mikey. And then a simple tossed green salad with balsamic vinaigrette.
All right, so we're gonna
Okay.
keep that standard
Yeah,
because everything
it had
else.
that, and this is if I asked it, we'll make like a photo, so it's a magazine shoot for that meal, because that one
There's
seemed
that chocolate
okay.
mousse, I see that.
Yeah. So what do you think? Does this meal seem good?
I will say I was so disappointed when you texted me and then I read it the third time because I realized you weren't actually cooking for us. I thought you were putting together a dinner party for us. This is second best, and I think it nailed it. However, I wouldn't quit your day job.
Yeah, that's good. I said that I did not like liver and onions, and I'm so glad that it didn't.
It didn't.
Yeah,
like,
it
I
stayed away
hate
from
it.
that.
Yeah,
It's
really good.
You mentioned a while ago to me, Boaz, that there are AI recipes that are floating around.
Right, and it created AI recipes for us for this orzo dish. It's all, olive oil, shallots,
But
garlic.
I finally started to see some of the videos popping
yeah.
up where they're just these crazy, I mean, you can totally tell. Some AI you can't tell. Like, you have to really,
Right.
Yeah.
really look. But some of these recipes, you're like, that is nothing about that is real. I would never make that recipe. I can't imagine that would be good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't know. I think
Is
that
it them cooking?
Well, yeah, it's like some, you can see like the little moving in of the plate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's very, very obvious.
Something's off.
Yeah. But
So-
this sounds like we should try and put that together.
I would be
like, in real
curious.
life.
Yeah, maybe we should make
good.
this orzo in a future segment and see if it is
Let's see if it
actually good.
works.
I'm skeptical, honestly.
All right.
I'll be the judge. Still to come on Talk Pittsburgh, it's a lazy baker's dream come true. Find out how to make dessert that gives your oven a break but has your sweet tooth working overtime. That's next. You know it's really fall when the sweaters come out to play, and every recipe calls for pumpkin. But let's be honest, who wants to fire up the oven when you can chill your way to dessert?
Yeah, today we're keeping it cool with some no-bake magic. Jen Clark is showing us how to make cheesecakes that taste like fall in a bite. I am so excited for this. And just this mixture alone right here looks so good.
I'm glad. I'm
Yes.
glad you like it already. So we're doing no-bake cheesecakes. One base is a maple no-bake. The other is pumpkin, of course, because we can't go this
As
time of
you
year
do.
without.
Yes.
So down here, Mikey, if you want to help me with the pumpkin mixture, both no-bake cheesecake mixture starts off with cream cheese at room temperature and then sweetened condensed milk. That's what makes it really, really fast.
Okay.
I put 3/4 of a cup of pureed pumpkin in here, and then I'm going to have you put in some pumpkin pie spice and then also grate some nutmeg.
Okay.
Oh,
I
we're
can do that.
grating
We're
nutmeg?
grating.
I know, we're fancy.
I have never seen it in that form.
Yeah, look at this
It's really
little
fresh
grater.
when you actually grate it yourself. So the other thing, I did already put in a teaspoon of brown sugar, and then I'm going to have you put in half a teaspoon. That's enough of the
Oh,
nutmeg.
I can smell that. It
Yeah.
smells so good. Okay.
You're ripping shots.
Yeah. Now, what is this again?
That is pure vanilla extract.
okay,
so,
perfect.
And then we're gonna just turn that on and get everything all mixed together.
Oh, yeah.
Now, while we're waiting for that to mix, I want to show you the crust down here.
Oh, show me.
So our crust is just graham cracker crumbs and then some pecans in there too. So same crust for both of the no-bake cheesecakes. And I thought maybe you could scoop some into the base of those little cups.
You know my skill set here.
So,
Scoop away,
aren't
Cal.
these cute? These are little disposables that you
So
could take
cute.
somewhere too, but use whatever. Oh, here, I'm gonna make this easier on you. This is called a tart tamper. So you use that to press it down in, and you can use any type of cup you have at home. I like to use something clear so you can see the layers.
Absolutely. And this just really elevates the entire dessert.
I don't know how to lift this
It's
up.
okay. It's okay. You're doing
Okay,
just
very
fine.
good.
There's a little release on the other side.
I see.
That was my fault. I didn't tell you.
No, you see how often I use a
Right?
mixer.
So we're gonna make it really easy to pipe it in there because we have these cute little cups and everything. We're gonna pipe so it looks really pretty. Because if we just scooped, it would be a little messy.
And I appreciate that because the first thing I wanted to do here was
Pipe.
scoop.
Oh, I wanted to pipe. You wanted to
I
scoop.
know, it seems like it's gonna be, hard, but it's not. And then so after we get these in their cup, they just need to chill for like a half an hour or so. So it's a really nice, easy weeknight dessert. This is not hard at all. It only makes enough for like 4 to 6 people, so you don't have a ton of extra like leftover stuff hanging around. But look, and then we just go like this.
Look how easy
Look at the
that
magic.
is.
Jen, I have to make Halloween or fall themed treats for a party for my daughter this weekend.
Yeah.
This is perfect. If you are busy, which I know we all are right now, and I feel like didn't take many ingredients at all.
It's not hard.
Amazing.
And simple ingredients. So for the maple one, in the base, it's the same crust. Then we have some maple syrup in the cheesecake mixture, some lemon juice just to brighten it up. And then we did a fun fall topping. So this is a pecan pear topping. So pears.
Pecan pear. That's a dream team. Sorry, I'm excited.
There's also some dried cranberries in there too. So just a nice little topping. And then I have some cute little spoons if you guys want to try
Just the
any of these
presentation
right
alone,
now.
do we want to try any of them? But I love that you get this final result here and you didn't turn on the oven.
No,
not once.
not at all.
Yes.
Not at all.
You don't need to turn
No.
it on. And is this a part of any of your cooking classes, Jen?
So we are going to be releasing our November and December schedule here soon. Do you want pumpkin or did you want that one?
Oh, no, I'm taking this.
Okay.
So
So
good.
November, December schedule comes out like tomorrow or the next day, in no time. So there will be some of this snuck in there. We also this week for our kids class this weekend, if you guys are looking for something to do with the kids, we have a pasta party themed class where the dessert we do there is also a no-bake. It's a cannoli dip, which I might have done that on here once before. I can't remember, but
Yeah,
delicious.
you have. You
delicious
have.
no-bake, easy.
There's only one
dessert.
problem with this. It's not large enough.
Well, you can take a bigger one. Take 2.
There
or
you go.
3.
Yeah.
I'm going to
So
pipe
delicious.
this into my mouth. And
You just go right ahead.
And if you want to learn how to cook or if you want to send your kiddos to a class where they're going to learn something and maybe use it in your own kitchen, make sure that you hit up Crate Cooking School. You're amazing.
That's right. To sign up for one of the fall classes at Crate Cooking School, you can head to our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh. We'll be right back.
So we just whip this up
Yeah,
for you
real
guys.
quick.
Don't mind if I do.
Wow.
No-bake
thank you.
cheesecake.
Pleasure.
A lot of fun,
Dive in.
really easy, and I love when Jenna's here.
Same.
I know.
She just makes it feel attainable.
Pizza Friday on a Monday is great, followed up by a dessert I did not make, even better.
Amen.
Delicious.
Coming up tomorrow on Talk Pittsburgh, Romantasy fans assemble. We are diving into the pages of your favorite fantasy novels with an event that will whisk you away to another world.
And new shows and fresh seasons will roll out for CBS Premiere Week. We want to confess your current binge-worthy show and why you should hit play too.
All right, well, thanks for joining us for Talk Pittsburgh. We will also be streaming on CBS News Pittsburgh tonight at 9.
KDK TV News at 4 starts now.